So yeah, moving on. Um, Now that we have our MACD, okay, again, moving average, convergence, divergence, right? And this again, this graph here is letting us know the different trend. That's all we're focusing on, right? We're just focusing on the trends here for Bitcoin, okay, for the short term, because we want to know when is a good time to buy, essentially buy Bitcoin. Um, and honestly, if you're buying in like short time frame, then you should probably invest a lot, right? You want to get a lot of money in at one time, so that you can get a quick reward with that, okay? Or a quicker reward than obviously spacing out your deposits. So you could deposit $10 a week, $50 a month, $100 a year, until there's obviously no more. But you guys kind of get my point. Get yourself on a pay payment, right? A pay payment plan, essentially. But yeah, this is really cool, guys. I like that Bitcoin is obviously going to the upside, but I also enjoy the fact that I can kind of just show you guys what these indicators mean and how significant the indicators really are, and that they work in real time. Again, this is a simple MACD indicator from TradingView. This is not you know rocket science ideology here. Okay, it's looking really healthy. You know, but this is normal. Bitcoin hangs out in this price range or this price point all the time. So, I'm not even really surprised. But if we look out and pull out from the day, Bitcoin has hit, okay, it's hit here at 8 o'clock this morning, and it's already hit here at 6:43. Okay, so 6:43, Bitcoin has already hit here. All right, so that's what, 7, 8, 9, what was that? 3.5 hours, and now Bitcoin's hitting this trend again, right? So yeah. Yeah. So look at that. I mean, these are comparatively low markings compared to this morning, early this morning, right? I mean, look at that. So, but it looks like we are going up on the upside, guys, which is really cool. So that's good. But it crossed here, right? That was our indication, right, guys? So, it's not like we weren't told that this was coming. Um, you know, that's where the trend began, and it's been going up from there since, right? So, that really is a good indicator. Now, moving on, what's another great indicator that you guys can use? Excuse me. Sorry about that. So we want to find a buy sell indicator, you know, and we want to find one that is going to give us the most futuristic, how can I say this, indicator. So let's see exactly what I'm talking about here. Buy and sell signal arrows, tack marks to show how close the next opponent arrow might be, showing possible trend reversals. Okay. Blue arrow, red sell arrows. Well, this is interesting. Nice. And I'll tell you why I like this, because it's much more clean. It broke that resistance here. But if I'm not mistaken, this future indication here is supposed to be basically telling me that BTC is still on the upside. So we'll see another green bar here. Now we're going to see red bars. The Bollinger bands provide a channel of expected price volatility. So buy arrow needs to be green. See? Sell arrow needs to be red. You understand? Now it should look a little bit more. See? It's the buy trend now. Right? On a buy trend. Again, every indicator has its function. Okay, and the moving average right now is good because now you know, like, once Bitcoin drops to around this location here, to what, the 737 124 price range, you should be looking to buy, because this is the downtrend. But look, it's getting close. Okay, indicator's getting close, so there could be a breakout on the uptrend or on the downtrend. This is exciting. Oh, there's the cross. Looks like we're going on the downtrend here. Oh, nope, it broke the resistance. It's crossed. So breakout's coming very soon. Again, it's going to either moon up or moon down. Looks like it's going to moon up. Wow. I mean, if I'm not mistaken, this pump is going to be pretty large. We can even zoom in a little bit more on this price. Yeah. It's breaking out. There's the indicator that's telling us it's going to break. So that it's breaking out. Wow. Whoa. There it is. There it is. So there's the indicator, and there's the breakout. There's the indication that it was going to go either on an uptrend or a downtrend. And now it should break out to the downtrend. We could even drop down to... Well, let's look at the last time there was such a trend on the downtrend. So stay with me, guys. It's 10:50 here. Now here it's 10:30. Right? And Bitcoin has been on the on the upside, right? For the most part. Again, big bearish movement, but there's a lot of resistance here. That's keeping this Bitcoin price at 37,000. Still extremely bullish, guys. I mean, we're talking about Bitcoin here, you know, so it's a little, you know, a little zoomed in too far. But let's zoom out for the day, you know. We can even zoom out for the last 5 days to kind of give us the best indication on when to buy or when to sell your Bitcoin. So, okay, so its low for the last 5 days was at 29, around 30,000. Okay, do you think we'll hit that again this week? You know, I don't know. You know, we might hit 32. You know, that was on the 12th. That was 4 days ago. So that was what, Wednesday? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It was Wednesday. So it's a possibility, you know, we could drop to around 34,000 again. Right now, we're bearish, guys. I would not do anything right now. I wouldn't touch anything. Because we're still bearish for the most part. I mean, look, we're above this line here. No, we're actually below it, but you get my point. I mean, we're still, you know, 30 is the number we don't want to go below, right? So we're fine. Let's see. I mean, we're in a bearish state right now, but we're still past this resistance line. Let's bring this down here, because this is the line we don't want to pass. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you know, we're still above the line we don't want to pass. So no, don't move. Again, we're talking about Bitcoin. You know, if we were talking, for example, about a coin, you know, that is moving or mooning right now or last couple days, then we would probably get a different analysis. But because we're looking at Bitcoin, and because we understand that Bitcoin doesn't make such dramatic changes in its you know, price point weekly, unless it's either going to truly moon or not, right? So, you know, it's okay to just relax and wait for the dip. You know, wait for the dip at 32K, wait for the dip at 33K. You know, it's not a big deal. Let's try to get one more indicator. Alright, I know this looks crazy. I get it, but Let's try to dissect it together, okay? So 5 plus indicator strategy, mix of indicator as BB, EMA, ROC, ADX, DMI with buy, TP, SL, point, all in one indicator, easy to use. Just look the color change and the shape, add the bars. So well, let's figure out what this is. BB. Okay, so BB indicator is to highlight high prices are dispersed around an average value. More specifically, it is composed of an upper band, a lower band, and a middle moving average line, also known as the middle band. So, yeah, it's the Boiling Bander. The Bollinger Bands. So we already have a BB indicator. Sure, we have an EMA indicator. Exponential moving average is a technical chart indicator that tracks the price of an investment, like a stock or commodity, over time. The EMA is a type of weighted moving average that gives more weighted or importance to recent price data. At the indicated points, you can see that during an upward trend, when the price touches the line, the EMA signals a support level, and the price moves again. This signal indicates potential buy points. That's what we're looking for, guys. So we might not need that huge big indicator, but we definitely need EMA. I'm gonna try the slope here. I've never used the slope. Might even need to zoom out to get the slope. Let's see the 5-year. I'm just curious to see the slope. So it's there. Delete that. Come back here. Get the volume chart up here. Right. And we want to see the slope here. Okay, so it is there. It's in this shade here. But this slope here, this EMA slope, right? Again, the moving average is again showing us the upward trend on Bitcoin. Okay. I do want to go to another coin that is doing very well right now, and I want to show you how these indicators work for this situation, what we're going through here. Oops. Let's do 1 year at the very least, okay? So, going into the indicators, all right? It looks like from the beginning of the year, Chainlink has been up on an uphill trend, right? Which is great. I want the year. Still getting like the day or something. I want uh, 1 year. No. Hmm. One minute. No, I don't want the 1 minute. It's the week. We can go to the month. That's fine. Just have to bring this down a little bit. All right, so from the beginning of the month, Chainlink was already looking good. I bought Chainlink at around the $11 price range. So, you know, it was a little rocky here, right? Because now we're looking at like $13 here, right? $14. But I stayed on the train, and you know, there's a lot of big support bumps here in the shaded that we're seeing here, you know, and I don't know how long that's going to be, right? It looks like the trend is people shorting it. I mean, this is really, really, really serious support levels here for Chainlink. Again, Chainlink, you know, $22 a link is normal, in my opinion. I think, in my opinion. But yeah, it is quite high, and it could be overbought. It's a possibility of that. Will we see the Mac? No. 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 Okay. So yeah, obviously, you know, I mean, if you wanted to get into Chainlink today, I would obviously not. If you had to, sure, put a significant amount of money into. I mean, it's only $22 a link. This is a very important project, guys. Chainlink is extremely important in the ecosystem, so you know, getting one link isn't bad. I just don't know if today is the day to get it. From the momentum that I'm seeing here, you know, these levels are high. That support is high. You know, it's dying down, sure, and staying in this little price range here. You know, I get all that, but it's still pretty bearish. It's still quite bearish. We can even look at another coin that's actually doing very, very well, and that's Polkadot. So as you guys can see, Polkadot is obviously up on the uptrend here. It's doing very well. You know, earlier today it had a little bit of resistance, which would have been great buy points here, just to reap the benefits of this huge slope here on the uptrend. You know, Polkadot is also a great project for the ecosystem as far as projects getting on the Polkadot protocol, right? So there was a dip here. I think I bought Polkadot at this dip around $7. You know, and now I've more than doubled that, so I'm pretty happy. All right, let's go back to Bitcoin. So yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions, you know, you guys can comment, let me know. But I'm glad we were able to kind of dissect this graph here, just using these random indicators that we found. Nothing special, very easy ideology for you guys to use. You know, again, this type of analysis is only significant if you're really paying attention to its monthly volume for Bitcoin when it comes to buying and selling now in the game. You know, I mean, look at this. You know, Bitcoin's going up regardless of what you do. Will you be able to buy at this 22,000, you know, buy point? That was on Christmas. No, I don't think so. I think the lowest we'll get is around 30K. You know, we could see 30K next week. Again, I don't know. Tune in tomorrow. I'll upload maybe an analysis tomorrow going into Sunday, which should be an interesting day. Again, I think we're going to hang out at this 37,000 price point for the rest of the day. It's a possibility we could drop significantly, but, you know, I don't think it's going to hurt anything that's going to happen next week, or change anything that might happen next week. All right, guys, thanks for watching. See you later. Peace.